Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Scorpio. How are you guys? Welcome to new viewers, subscribers. Always thank you to the regular viewers. Right, Scorpio? Someone here is weighing the pros and the cons of a situation. Someone's feeling a little sad, like there isn't a lot of hope here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely feel someone here is still focusing on some cups that were spilled. Maybe comparing one situation to another, but someone's about to come in with that pentacle. It's about calmly deciding and making a choice. Scorpio, yeah, it's all about confidence and strength. Yeah. It's all about calming down and making the best possible decision. Yeah, see, you're manifesting something here. It is often communication. Someone's trying to decide if they should communicate. And some of you could be just like, you may have multiple opportunities. You're trying to make a decision. But this is about someone making a commitment. Yeah, it's about taking a little step back, looking at things different. It's telling you to tame that beast within yourself as well when it comes to making a decision, because this is an energy of someone feeling kind of sad, see, focusing on the cups that were spilt, like there's no hope. Someone here is trying to manifest, but it is an energy of taking a step back, seeing differently. It's telling you if something feels off, it feels off. Yeah, it has to do with harmony and balance. Someone who maybe wasn't being fair here. It's all about someone coming in right. Some of you definitely have some choices to make. It's a person here who I feel hasn't stepped up to the plate. And if you have a choice between two, you may be comparing one to the other. If something feels off, it often feels off. Okay? Because there is something kind of lacking. See, this negative energy. Tell me about this person here. Yeah, see, it has to do with the cup overflowing with emotion. Look like some of you have another opportunity, invitation. See someone who comes in right. See, plant the seed, and then we have the emotion. Yeah, we got someone here who's been kind of playing the field. Someone's pride getting in the way. So someone who doesn't want to provide anything. And it's someone's ego, see, little lack of confidence. But it has to do with the person here who I definitely feel has been playing the field. Yeah. But it is about pride and ego. Someone who doesn't really want to provide anything. Yeah. So there it is. It looks like some of you have a choice. It is all telling you to just, look at it. Before you make a decision, it is about calming down, making the possible decision, doing what's right for you. Because I definitely feel like you've got someone here who, I do feel like you're getting a lot of attention, but if you have someone here who isn't, this is where you go off and you break free. And I definitely feel opportunity coming in. I do think you got someone here who didn't step up to the plate. It could be someone who maybe felt you weren't their type. It's definitely, I feel, and it is about being right. It's about being fair. It's about harmony. Someone who maybe felt you weren't right for them. But I'm going to tell you with that 3, that is about teaming up, going down this path, looking at the things you have in common, compatibility. I feel like you're going down a different path. Some of you are definitely getting a lot of attention here. I see some Sag energy, Gemini, Libra. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Magician. Yeah, somebody who rushed in without thinking and backed out. Yeah. See, this is an energy of, I feel it's telling you to take a step back, and calmly make a decision whether someone's right for you or not. Yeah, you definitely are. I do think you're getting attention. See, playing the field, but it's all about teaming up, cooperating. Someone who I feel wasn't spending enough time with you. It's an energy of someone here I do feel is giving you attention. They want to spend time with you. And I can definitely see the energy where I feel it's yourself calmly making a decision. Something feels off. It doesn't feel right. Could be a lack of chemistry. But let's have a look at temperance. Yeah, see, a little reminiscing. So I do feel, like I say, this is a little bit of reminiscing. Yeah. Somebody who rushes in, rushes out. They come in quickly. See, it's a person who is choosing their own battles. But I do think it is telling you. It's all about recognizing when someone comes in right. Yeah, see, releasing things that no longer serve. But it has to do with be somebody who's, coming in missing you, but it's someone who rushes in and rushes out. See, the situation doesn't serve you. So it is about releasing this, letting something go. Yeah, it's all about a person not putting in effort. Someone who doesn't want to, they don't spend time with you, or they're getting attention. If they don't get what they want from you, they get it from someone else. So really be careful of that person. Possible Gemini energy. Yeah. But it's like someone not giving you enough attention, so now you're heading down another path. But you do have somebody here who wants to build. It's an energy of recognizing when someone puts in effort. See, it's all about strength and confidence. Someone here lacks the confidence. And I'm going to tell you, like, it is about you taming that beast within yourself. See, recognizing when someone comes in right, when they want to build, when they put in effort. See, somebody here wasn't putting in any effort. But it's almost like they want you to do all the work. They just want to come in when they want attention. It's a person who I feel, if they don't get what they want from you, they go and get it somewhere else. And I feel that's kind of what you're doing. Because they're not putting in effort. They're not spending time with you. And I definitely feel like you have someone who wants to build here. Yeah, I definitely see taking a time out. Yeah, someone who's pinned down. See, you got a person who doesn't want to be pinned down. To me, it's someone who doesn't want to commit. So I definitely see time out, healing. And I feel like you've got someone who's coming in right. They actually want to build with you. They're giving you attention. They're showing you who they are. Tell me about the person who wants to build. Possible Leo energy. Someone who's confident. And they've tamed that beast within themselves too. So it is an energy of spending time together, doing things together. It's about learning about being compatible. See, they want to be with you, someone here. Yeah, it's a person who moves quickly. So there is opportunity coming in. Yeah, look at it. It's about making a choice, choosing the one. There is definitely this energy of someone who's manifesting desire. And they do come in right. They're feeling pretty confident. But I definitely feel some of you have multiple opportunities, things going on here. Everyone deals with somebody a little different, right? Tell me about the Six of Wands. Yeah, see, it's about commitment. Somebody here who I feel doesn't want to be pinned down. It's a person who doesn't want to make a commitment. And this is why I feel you're breaking free from this. But I do think you've had this person who just comes in when they want attention, right? They don't want to be pinned down. They want to keep playing the field. But you do have someone who's confident. And this is also yourself taming that beast within yourself. See, calming down and making a choice. Maybe comparing one situation to the other. Yeah, people often compare because they don't want to make the mistakes of the past. See, learning lessons. But it's an energy of faith and loyalty. And I think you got someone here where you're, it is about learning about each other. Yep, see, this is yourself. See, you know what you want. You're not settling. This is your own confidence. See, being confident. See, I feel like you're trying to change your focus. Yeah, you're no longer focusing on this person. Yeah, you're focused on someone else, but it is about yourself learning lessons. So you've got a person coming in. So you've got this negative energy, this lack, there's not a lot of hope here. But I feel like one minute you feel like there's hope, and the next minute you feel like there isn't with this person. It is someone who doesn't want to be pinned down. There's definitely been some kind of time out. But it's an energy of temptation. See, being tempted. Yeah. A little reminiscing too. It's an energy I feel. Someone who comes and goes here. It's often where you have to tame that beast. Someone who can't make up their minds, you make it for them. But you definitely have a person coming in very quickly. Definitely feel there's attraction, desire. See, manifesting what you desire. Someone finds you very attractive. They're putting in effort. They're building. It's telling you to release things that no longer serve. Okay. Because it has to do with mutual too. I do think there is a person here who feels, they're at least feeling hope. That you find them attractive. See, you're focused on it. It's about making a choice, choosing the one, whether someone's right for you. Yeah, see, leaving this behind, feeling like giving up. But it is a person I feel who, see, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, one more wand to go to leave this behind. And I do think it's yourself too, kind of, because you have an opportunity. I see opportunity, invitation. Somebody who, it has to do with loyalty and faith, being on the same page. But there's someone here you're just not on the same page with. They don't want to be pinned down, but it's like when you're just about putting this behind, healing, getting over it, they come back in. And that's what I feel like you're thinking about here. Pinned down by your own thoughts, but you have another person. See, there's an attraction, a desire, there's a connection. You've at least had a conversation with this person. See, there's a connection here. It's like you got a person who's feeling confident. See, they're taming the beast. They're not pushing. There's no pressure. But a lot of this is to do with you. And I do think you have someone who just doesn't step up to the plate. But I also see another energy coming in. Yeah, see, crossing paths. So there's someone here who definitely wants to take this to another level. Yeah, but I feel like you're kind of between two worlds. You're kind of on the fence here. Making a choice. Crossroads it has to do with change. It has to do with leaving one path behind, leaving something behind and moving forward. Taking another situation to the next level. I do think some of you have some choices here. Yeah, I see a King of Pentacles, someone who procrastinates too. I think you're comparing these people, or someone is comparing you. And it's usually people who don't want to make the same mistakes they've made before. It's about compatibility, the things you have in common. See, this has to do with confidence. So I do think you have another person here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it's about talking. Maybe you've had a conversation with this person. And then you have this other person too, the energy of this person that I feel there's an attraction. So you're already manifesting each other. So now you have a choice to make. Who is this King of Pentacles? What does this person want? Yeah, they're indecisive. This person's, if they are comparing you to someone else, I mean, it could be yourself or you didn't see this coming. I could see that. But it is about calming down. See, it's about taking off the blindfold to see. It has to do with the way someone communicates. Does this person communicate clearly? Are they telling you everything you need to know? Because it is someone who communicates. It's just practical, everyday kind of conversation. Maybe you didn't see it coming, but it is a person who's, like I say, needing to think things through, unable to move forward and make a decision. I think it's almost like you've been through this a couple times, but tell me about the Queen of Wands. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, see, you're trying to manifest what you desire. So you have everything you need to manifest your desires. I do think you're trying to change focus, but I do think it's yourself back and forth with someone. One minute you feel like there's no hope. The next minute you feel like you have this person coming in, but this is the person who rushes in and out. When they don't get what they want, they go get it somewhere else. It's somebody who wasn't giving you attention. And now you're like going down this path. See, it's telling you to focus on what it is you want, what it is you desire. It's about pre-manifesting, preparing. So I do think there is some sort of choice or decision you may have to make here. Yeah. You don't have to do anything, to be honest. Like, you don't have to do anything. You can just sit on that fence for a bit. See, it's all about harmony, whether someone's right for you or not. But it's what it's telling you to see is somebody who comes in right. You know, they put in some kind of effort. They communicate, they build, they're showing you. So you've got two people here, and possibly some of you even three. Tell me about justice. Yeah, see, things are starting. Someone here definitely sees you in a very favorable light, but I see this cycle here too. You may have had something on and off with someone too. See, this is feeling beat up, feeling like giving up. But it's like when you're just about ready to give up, this person comes in. And I definitely feel like you need to look at loyalty and faith, making sure that you're on the same page with someone. I do think you've had an agreement with someone who didn't step up to the plate. Yeah. Strong Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, some Leo energy, some Sag energy, Gemini, yeah, Libra. It's all about harmony between two people. See, harmony, making the connection. It's an energy of being able to talk. It's about recognizing whether someone, you know, is that right person for you. I do think you have a person who sees you in a positive light, but to me it looks like someone who's coming back around. Yeah, someone who's, I do think you're maybe taking another look at this yourself, but really watch out for that person who comes in and, you know, just about, it's like it never goes anywhere. See, I feel like this is an energy of whether something will go somewhere, whether it's going to go the distance. Someone who puts on the brakes, it never goes anywhere. So I do think it is an energy of kind of looking back and reminiscing. And I do think you're going to do the right thing. You need to do what's right for you. Yeah, see, it's all about chemistry. It's all about calmly deciding, making a decision. It's about peace. It's about harmony. Whether, you know, who's your type, who's the one. See, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. It's an energy of someone with some baggage too. It is all about taking a step back. See, if you feel something is off, it's off. But there's something here I feel that's just right. And I do feel like you're going to, you know, make a decision. Yeah. Tell me about the Chariot. Because it is a person who comes in and takes the lead. So you have a person who literally takes the lead here. They are someone who wants to build. They're putting in effort. They're kind, compassionate. They're considerate. Yeah, see, it's all about going on a date. So there's someone here, maybe you've already been dating. And others of you have someone who definitely is thinking about asking you out. But to me, this is someone who put on the brakes already once. And maybe a couple people. Yeah. See, taking a step back, calmly making a decision. It's about doing what's right for you. Tell me about Temperance. See, it's about chemistry. See, it's all about chemistry. It's all about, I do think you have someone who wants to take this to another level. I do think they're putting in a lot of effort. This person feels like you're on the same page. See, it's all about making a commitment. Yet you have someone here, you may have had an agreement with at one point and they never followed through. They didn't step up to the plate. And then I see another one where you were dating someone and then they abruptly put on the brakes. And that's why I feel it's almost like you're looking at this, whether to take another look. Yeah, the dating and courting, doing things right. So I definitely feel like you've got someone who keeps coming in. Yeah, I definitely see you're single. You got it all going on. I do feel somebody reaching out too, you know, asking you if you're single. Maybe they already know, but I do see another person. I feel like you're just kind of looking at this, whether you should or shouldn't. Yeah, see, it's all about happiness. It's telling you, it's all, you've got somebody here who really, really feels like, you know, there's something here. Something really worth exploring and taking it to the next level. It's an energy of somebody who brings peace. They're happy. They're high vibrational. Yeah, you got some things to look forward to, but I definitely feel this energy of new. Somebody who knew who's coming in. Possible Leo. I definitely see some fairly strong Leo. Yeah. And then I can see this other person in the decision. Somebody who's kind of indecisive. But there is some Libra energy here. It's all about who comes in right. It's about being fair. Now you could have a person here who wasn't fair with you in the past, or they didn't come in right. Yeah. And that's why I feel like there's another person here. I think you're taking another look at this, whether you see this person in a favorable light. I'm going to tell you, whoever this new person is, they see you in a favorable light. They're very high vibrational, see, attracting what they desire, both of you. There's happiness in the future. I definitely feel like you've got some really positive things going on here. But it's all about leaving something behind, leaving the past behind. Yeah, look what come out. See, someone who's disappointed you. Someone who manipulates a little too, maybe plays mind games. So you can't really trust this person to go the distance. Because it does look like it's someone who rushed in and rushed out. Yeah, now, see, it's an energy of feeling like you need to protect yourself. It is someone who I feel has been juggling, playing the field. See, it's all about protecting yourself. And I definitely see there's someone who projects what they do onto you. So watch that energy. Yeah, but it's all about not budging and giving in to someone. I do think you got someone who kind of wants their cake and eat it too. So be very careful of that. Tell me more about this new person. This new person. Oh, yeah. This is someone who's definitely an energy of change, someone who keeps coming back around. So if you have someone you've had a date with, you're likely going to see. See, I see an energy of growth and change, a whole new chapter in your life. I definitely feel some of you are trying to not budge and give in. Oh, you do have a person who will make a commitment. Oh, my gosh, you got love coming in. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, this is someone here, feelings are growing. Someone's connecting with you. Their feelings are growing. See, there's growth. Some of you have a person here who will never change. They'll keep doing the same thing over and over again. And it is something that likely is changing you forever. So this is where you are kind of just calmly making a decision, taking a step back. I do think it's someone who will, there's like a temptation here. But yeah, it's all about you leaving someone behind. See, you're now going down this path. You do have people coming in. But this one person is someone who will commit. They come in right. They put their best foot forward. They're emotionally available. They're open. They are someone who's kind, compassionate too. And be quite nurturing. So they may have some Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in their chart. Yeah, you got a couple people here. See, I feel like there's a decision. But I definitely feel like you dealt with somebody who was indecisive, where you kind of had to make up, you know, your mind for them. See, taming the beast. And it could go the other way around. But you do have someone here who's definitely been single for a while. I do think they're stable. And I definitely feel like, you know, this is yourself. You have everything you need. You got it all going on here. Beautiful change. I mean, there's growth. There's happiness, high vibrational energy. It's somebody who's, you know, contemplating, thinking about laying a foundation. Now, others of you have got someone who I feel's kind of had some feelings for you for a long time, but they are someone who has a tendency to move slow. They focus more on their money. I don't know if love is their priority. Someone who didn't make you a priority, and I can see that too. In fact, I've seen some of you have dealt with that a couple times. But this is all about you leaving all this behind, taking a leap of faith with this person, and just going down this path. See, spending time together. Someone who wants to do things. They want to be together. They want to be with you. Someone whose feelings are starting to grow. Yeah, they're going to keep it to themselves. And I do feel some of you too. They may have Pisces in their chart, so they can be quite nurturing. Doesn't matter what sign they are. I do see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It really has to do with this person's energy. Someone who can be, and I do think they're keeping their feelings to themselves. They're keeping it to themselves, but it is telling you to trust your own intuition. I think you already know the answers you're seeking. Okay? Because I feel like this choice, this life path decision to take things to another level is the attraction, the desire to take it to another level. And I do think you have this person, this King of Pentacles energy, some of you, someone who's been on their own path. They don't always follow society's rules. They kind of do things their own way. So like I say, I see you reminiscing. And it could be, like I say, I do think you've got this person who's crushing. I feel like you've been dating them. I feel like their feelings are growing. Yeah, see, this is all about the picture, the future. There is someone who already, I think, sees the future with you. And I do think they're keeping their feelings to themselves. And I do think if you are making a decision between two, you're probably keeping that to yourself. But it's all about your inner knowing. I feel like you already know. You already know what you're going to do. Yeah, see, somebody who, well, it's a house, a home, a strong financial foundation. I do think this is someone who wants to invite you to their home. I see a lot of first impressions, but I see this person maybe wanting to cook for you to show you their skills, what they can do. And it could even be yourself, but I see a reason to celebrate. I see a person wanting to build a foundation with you. They already kind of see a future with you, but they're just going through those motions. They're trying to be patient because they are someone who I feel has learned lessons from the past. They are someone who likes to do things, like they like to explore. They have that kind of energy. Yeah. But I do think it's someone who really would like to get you alone. Yeah. And maybe to talk, like an invitation to someone's home. But it really has to do with building that foundation. Wow. See, it's an energy of growth. Someone's feelings growing. Whoops, that card was right there and I just lost it. I seen it. The Seven of Pentacles. But yeah, it's about long-term stability, a partner. So I do think it's telling you to just calm down and be patient with self, but it's telling you to balance head and heart here. Don't be ruled by your emotions, okay? But yeah, definitely some of you, you're looking at all your types, maybe some people you've dated here too. It's good to do that sometimes, to kind of reminisce, and apply those lessons, because it does have to do with wanting commitment. Somebody here, it has to do with planning, preparing. Someone's hoping for the best. Yeah. But I definitely feel like you've got this person who rushes in and rushes out. Someone who'll keep doing the same thing. Yeah, it's a person here too, like I say. It's somebody, they generally kind of speak truth. But I do think it's someone who's not emotionally available. Yeah. See the Tower coming down. Yeah. I just think it's the same thing that'll keep happening. They'll come in. If you are thinking about it, to me it looks like you're reminiscing about it, where the Tower come down. Where you may have made up your mind, Yeah. Because it's where I feel a person who just can't make up their mind and you make it up for them. So there you go. Looks like choices, decisions, life path decision. It's telling you already know the answers you're seeking. Yeah, I do think you have a person whose feelings are growing for you. I do think they are also keeping it to themselves. Yeah, your intuition is guiding you, okay, to make the best possible choice and to balance head and heart. Take care. Bye for now.